Hey Arctic Warriors, what's up? Arctic Phoenix here. We're gonna be doing the Division Three college football playoff bracket. So anyhow, just okay. So UW Cross versus Minnesota Morris. I'm gonna be biased in here and say lacrosse here. So Rona versus Co. I think Runa. Trinity versus Hayden Simmons. We're gonna go with Trinity. North Central versus Beethoven. I'm gonna go with the upset man. Go with Beethoven. So Wartburg versus Illinois College. We're going with Wartburg. Whitworth versus Chapman. Whitworth. Wheaton versus Minnesota St. Joseph's. We're going with Wheaton. Whitewater versus Burrell. Obviously Whitewater. So okay, Mount Union versus Alfred State. Well, Mount Union. So Alma versus Alma here. Endicott versus Cortland. Endicott. Scrodata versus Grove City. We're going with like the higher seeders, Scrodata or whoever they are. James Hoskins versus Westcon. James Hoskins. Delaware Valley versus Mount Union. We're Union. I'm going with Union here. We're going with the upset pick. Springfield versus Akita. We're going with Springfield. Mason versus Chris Newport. We're on the roll to Mason. Lacrosse versus Aruna. We're done. We're going with lacrosse again. Trinity versus Beethoven. We're going with Trinity. Whitworth versus Whitworth. We're going with Whitworth. Versus Whitewater. Ween versus Whitewater. We're going with Whitewater here. Mount Union versus Alma. We're Mount Union. I mean, sorry if my handwriting's not that good. What versus Gross Rodea. We're going with Enka. James Hopkins versus Delaware Valley. James Hopkins. Springfield versus Ralph Mason. Springfield. We're going with Springfield. Cross versus Trinity. I hate to say it, but I'm gonna go with Trinity here. Whitworth versus Whitewater. We're going with Whitewater. Mount Union versus, we're going with Mount Union. James Hopkins versus Springfield with James Hopkins. Trinity versus Whitewater. We're going with Whitewater. Mount Union versus James Hopkins. We're going with Mount Union. Whitewater versus Mount Union. And I'm going to be biased here and say Whitewater's win the D3 championship. Okay, here's my predictions here. I mean, you can print out your own. You can print out your own bracket on the NCAA website. Just go click D3 football and then bracket, and you can just print it out. So, anyhow, thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Peace.